Howdy gang, and welcome back to my Minecraft guide. Today, we discuss how to mine and ore distribution. Let's do this. But before we do, be sure to subscribe because it really helps me out. And let's get into this. Now, mining is no easy task, but if you understand ore distribution, mining ores such as diamonds, iron, gold, and coal are reasonably easy to get. But since 1.18, ores have behaved a little differently in terms of distribution. So, if you're new in 1.20, or just coming back after years of a Minecraft hiatus, in other words, you haven't played Minecraft in a while and you're just coming back now, you will find that ores will distribute a little bit differently than you're used to. Also, you'll find a big shocker: bedrock no longer at Y level 0. So what do? Simple. You consult the new Minecraft distribution map as of 1.18. Now, let's go over the exact distributions because this is interesting. Now, when you look at this, redstone, the best Y level is -59. Max Y level, 16. Minimum Y level, -64. Which basically means bottom of the world. Interesting. Now, redstone is interesting and all, but let's move to the next one. Diamond. Best Y level, -59. Max Y level, 16. Minimum Y level, -64. Okay. Gold, -16, best Y level. Max Y level, 32. Minimum Y level, -64. Okay. Copper, best Y level, 48. Max Y level, 112. Minimum Y level, -16. Lapis, everybody needs this. Best Y level, 0. Max Y level, 64. Minimum, -64. Coal, everyone needs this too unless you use charcoal. 96 is the best Y level. 256 is the maximum. The minimum is 0. Iron, best Y level 16 or 232. We'll explain that in a bit. Max Y level, -64. Minimum, 256. I feel like I may have switched those a bit. Oh well. Emeralds, 235, best Y level. 256, maximum. Minimum, -16. Gold. Now this would be for the Badlands ratio, but this may apply to other regions as well. Best Y level, 32 to 256. Maximum, 256. Minimum, 32. And copper, this could apply to dripstone caves, but may apply in other areas. Best Y level, 48. Max, 112. Minimum, -16. Now, thinking about this, I must say, this is an interesting situation, because these ores are very important. You do not want to forget these distributions, trust me. Because if we look at the actual chart, it's a very interesting chart and shows you a bit more comprehensively what the actual distributions would look like. Because look at this. It uses a mountain as an example. Now this is the 1.18 distribution. But it shouldn't be too much different from the chart right here. I couldn't find one for 1.20, so this will have to do. But if we consult this chart, it's a very interesting chart because looking at this, when compared to the 1.17, which is on the side of the chart, it's very, very different. That's why I said, if you're just coming back, you'll find ores behave very differently. Because if you check out the 1.17 on the side and consult the part about 1.18, they're definitely vastly different. Ores have been vastly improved. So this is a very big deal. Now, mining iron is an interesting endeavor and something everybody needs to do at some point. But to find iron, you will want to dig to at least Y level 16, because that is an important level for that. Or go up to 232, because elevation, as per the chart, is important when it comes to iron. Because as you can see, with the iron distribution, it goes all the way down. But this triangle here is a very specific area. Now, what does the triangle mean? If we consult the arrows on the chart, up and down is the height, straight to the side is the width, which tells me this triangle would probably be the best area to find the actual iron here. Maybe. I don't know. I guess that's, up to the miner. Which level do you think is best? But these are the levels that seem to be the best overall. 16 to 232. Roughly. Now, thinking about the iron mining again, you'll want to dig to at least Y level 16. Or you could go up to 232. But it's very important to think that iron can spawn very frequently in the mountains, but it can also spawn frequently down in the mines too. So obviously, what you're dealing with is where you go. Thinking about how frequently it spawns down below, it's very important to note that it actually spawns more in the mountains, which means it can actually be better than down in the caves. But I must admit there are those, funny little iron deposits, so you could use those, right? Find those iron veins, those are pretty big, and in higher concentrations. I mean, the iron anyway. The iron can be in higher concentrations than in mountain biomes, but personally, I think that's interesting and, up to the beholder. What do you think? Do you think iron mining is easier or harder in the mines in the mountains? Let me know. Now, thinking about how to mine, there are some options. Now, you could use a strip mine. That's an interesting option. This just involves tunnels, right? You create tunnels. That's your strip mine, right? You create a tunnel, dig down, create another tunnel, dig down, create another tunnel, and so on. Or you can just do what I do and just do a tunnel going every which direction. That is an interesting idea. But on to another subject. How to find your diamonds. This is a very interesting thing, because if you think about it, you can find diamonds below Y level 16. However, if you dig even further to Y level negative 59, you will have the best chance of finding your diamonds. Now, as I've said before, strip mining is a very important thing, but you can also go randomly run around caves, and this saves you time. having to actually dig tunnels. And you can find them easier because you can actually see them sometimes if you look around carefully enough. Now, this might not always be the case, so you might need to dig some, but you shouldn't need to dig as much because you're in a cave and you can actually see the ores if you pay attention. So if you're just going to do it by caving, you're going to want to pay closer attention to your surroundings. Mining is a very important thing when it comes to Minecraft, obviously. Otherwise, it wouldn't be literally named Minecraft, right? So you're going to want to remember these things. Very, very important. Do not forget, okay? Let me know if these tips helped you out down in the comments below. And be sure to subscribe because it really helps me out. And I will see you in the next one.